and welcome to the Kansas City, Missouri American Jazz Museum in the heart of downtown Kansas City, Missouri. We're here today with Scott Sheridan. He's our guest. He's from Honor Flight of Kansas City. How are you doing today, Scott?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
Why don't you start out by telling us a little bit about your organization and what you guys do?
Okay. What Honor Flight Network of Kansas City is, it's a nonprofit organization that takes World War II and Korean veterans to Washington, D.C. This is a one-day trip, free for the veterans, and we take them to see the memorials that were built in their honor. And it's just a small way of saying thank you for their sacrifice and service.
Wow. So how did this all come about? Why did you realize that this was something important that needed to happen?
Well, our hub started roughly in 2008. A couple of the senior board members started up the hub. They had family members that were World War II veterans, and they were working with a senior living community that had World War II veterans as well. And they'd heard about the national hub, decided to start one here, and we've been going since 2008.
So how do you raise funds for these flights? I'm assuming that you have a plane set up, or do they fly commercially? How do they get to where they're going, and how do you pay for it?
We have a couple different ways. We will take commercial or chartered flights depending on the money that we have. We raise funds through several different ways. We have a golf tournament that started up last year. We're having an annual gala. We will go to speaking engagements. We have a website. Anybody that would like to donate money, almost any way that we can raise money, we will do so to fund these flights.
How is someone eligible to be a part of the flight? How do you pick your veterans? Who gets to go?
It's a first come, first serve. We are taking the World War II and Korean veterans now because they are the senior veterans, so they have the priority. It's as simple as filling out an application and turning it in. If there's somebody that would like to be a guardian on this flight who goes and escorts the veteran as well, they can fill out an application and turn it in. Now, if they're a guardian, there is a cost, and that's about $630 for the guardian to go. But they are responsible for just kind of taking the veteran around that day. A lot of these veterans are in wheelchairs, so they have to be able to push a wheelchair and make sure they take their medications and eat. We set everything up, so they only have to, just show up and help them out. But it's a great experience for not only the veterans but the guardians as well.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what is it like for these veterans to go back and see these memorials? Can you talk about the experience from their point of view?
Absolutely. Camaraderie is probably the biggest thing. They're back among their buddies that they went to battle with, and they tell lies and swap stories is what I say all the time. But you see that special bond. There's a very special bond with folks in the military. And they get back to reliving some of those memories, good and bad. And I will tell you, for me personally, I have learned more about the history than I have in any book, because this is the living history that we're seeing with these guys, and they're willing to share it. They love sharing it with folks.
And how can people get involved if they want to be a part of this?
If somebody would like to donate time or donate money or be there when we bring the veterans home, they can go to our website at www.honorflightkc.org. They can sign up there for applications or find out flight times. Facebook at Honor Flight Network of Kansas City on Facebook. I have information posted when we've got flights and other things going on. They can send us in applications at Honor Flight Network of Kansas City, P.O. Box 46718. That's Kansas City, Missouri, 64188, or they can call us at 816-468-8282.
I think you've got it all covered.
I think I got it.
It sounds like a wonderful program, and thank you so much for being here.
Great, thank you.
That's all the time we have on Newsmakers today. Thanks so much to Scott Sheridan, and thanks to all of you for watching. We'll see you next time.